Hello and welcome to the Quingo channel. I am Jason, your host, and we are going to be going on a little ride to Tesco. It's in the evening now, and well, this was a good way to show the limitations of the Quingo at night if you've got the canopy on. As you can see, the front light, because it's inside the canopy, washes out a lot of the things. For example, I'll show you one. Turn it off. Good. Turn it on. Bad. And the darker it gets, the worse it gets. There's really no way to fix this without clipping some lights to the outside of the canopy, which would increase the length of the vehicle. So I just have to deal with it. Now, I am still on the iffing and ahhing about the buying stuff at the end of this year. Yes, I do really want to get the scooter cabin, but nothing is a perfect fit. Something has to be tweaked with everything. For example, I could just repair the Quingo. This Quingo could be repaired, have a new screen on it, a new canopy, fix the lights at the back, a new hydraulic tiller inside the main steering unit, new batteries, one of the tyres it's getting close to needing to replacing. I could do all that. It cost about £2,500 to do it. But even if I fixed all that, it would not fix the limited visibility when inside the canopy, either in direct sunlight, which blinds you completely, and I have to stick my head outside the actual system to be able to see the ground in front, or at night. If I want the lights on, which you really have to have the lights on for safety, I am extremely limited in visibility. Can you let me go? Now, I would love to go out more at night time. I really would. I mean, but my zone of safety, my comfort zone, and my mobile safe space reduces a lot at night because of what it is. Now, on pavements that are lit, I can turn this off. And even in this thing, I can see better without the light on. I can actually see better. You can see better with the light on. Remember, this has got a low light. This camera's got a low light, so you're seeing it brighter than it is, actually. So you see more. It's very good at picking up in the dark, this digi action camera. It's brilliant for that. But, so, there's limitations. So if I fix up this and get everything back to normal, I will still have certain issues with it. The fact that the canopy is not it's fine for keeping the weather out and that, but if you go out in rain, you've seen how easily the visibility goes. There's no way to fit a screen wiper to the front, which defeats the object of having it. There's really no way to fix the sunlight directly hitting it, and there's no way to get the front main light to work outside of reality work as an actual light that shows the ground in front of you at night, so you know if there's anything that you might go over a pothole or something. It's always nice to know. So that is the limitation, or one of the limitations that we have. The S4 Breeze has a canopy and it has a better front screen, but it doesn't have a windscreen wiper as far as I know, so that's still an issue. Probably better for sunlight, but it'll still be hard to see where I'm going in the rain and the snow. And the S4 doesn't come with a rear facing camera. I would have to hook up an aftermarket rear facing camera, and I would miss the rear facing camera. Now the cabin scooter, it has a windscreen wiper, it has safety glass on the front, it is fully heated for the winter, and it has a lot of room, and its front lights are very bright. They're like the brightness of good quality LED lights on the hill. Now if I put my light on here, which I really need, it doesn't really help me at all to see in front of me. It doesn't really help me at all to see in front of me. But it's better than nothing. So the cabin does solve a lot of issues. And every time I go through this list and try to think of other ways of doing it, I don't really see any way that any other scooter... There's an Explorer cabin scooter that is £8,999 or something like that, and that's quite nice. It has good lighting and everything, but it's only got a 30-mile range, and the cabin scooter's got a 60+ mile range. Everything comes back to the cabin scooters, the one I showed in that video. It's expensive, but I know it would make an amazing system for me to think. I could even hook up to the roof a fold away 16 or 17 inch monitor, and I could watch videos and that when I stop somewhere. There's so much good about it. The downside to it is big, and I won't be able to go a lot of the places that I go with this, which is why I might keep this as well. I've got enough room to keep both of them. The more I go out on this, the limitations, subconsciously, the reason I don't go out much when it's raining, the reason I don't go out much when it's night time and that, is because of the limitations of the vehicle. Now the S4 Breeze has an excellent front light, and its front light is below, outside the canopy and below the canopy, so you don't get the reflection problem. I mean, we're coming up to a gate here. I'm going to have to turn off the light to be able to see, because the halo of light reflecting from the thing is so much that it really does cause a problem. So I'm going to pass over onto the pavement. When it comes to it, going on the road is going to be somewhat safer. And the steering on the cabin is a lot better than the steering on this. A literally sometimes, because of the way the Quingo is a wonderful thing, but you've got to have arm strength. You've got to have a lot of arm strength, because the way the 3-wheel system at the front works, it does actually make it quite hard. So we're going to go to Tesco. I want to pick up a couple of bags of frozen. Not much, I can't afford to pick up much, but I need to pick up a couple of bags of frozen veg just to add to the meal that I make each day. My diabetes is being brilliant. It has to be major things to actually. I'm just going to have a drink. It has to be something with really silly, like baked beans that are in lots of sugar sauce, or it has to be the major things. I can eat a lot of bits and pieces, pardon me, I burped, that within moderation. I've just always got to be careful, but I keep it like I took my thingies. I can have even have stuff like what is it? Chicken crispy type, baked crispy type things. I wonder if I'll be able to get through there. It's going to be interesting. He's put his wing mirrors in. Turn that off so I can see better. It's silly that I have to turn the light off to see better. This is the major flaw. I love to go outside. I love to go out at night. I really do. But it causes me a lot of stress going out at night, unfortunately, because of the lighting on the Quingo. Lighting on the Quingo was really good for night. But yeah, the more I look into it, the more I see arguments for and very little cons against the scooter. I've talked to my friends, I've gone through all the safety concerns. I mean, the thing is, most of the roads I'm going to use it on are nice, quiet roads like this. And I'll be just as visible as a bloody car. It is about the size of a smart car. The Quingo is more visible, unfortunately, without the canopy on, because of the way the lighting works on it. Of course, I wouldn't ever go out during rush hour and things like that. That would be silly. The problem is the Quingo is so good that there's very little above the Quingo. The S4 Breeze is a very, very good one as well. One of the main reason I didn't take the S4 Breeze was because I would have had to knock down the wall in my front garden to get it out. It's got about another 1.5 inches on the width of the Quingo. And 1.5 inches might not seem a lot, but it's the difference between being able to get through my gate and not being able to get through my gate. So that was one of the deciding factors. Because there's no reason for me not to be able to go out at night. There's less people around. I like the night. I like it when it's cold and wet and that. But I need to be on a Quingo, something that's actually warm. Go on. Oh, we've just hit 880 miles. So I am happy to always suggest the Quingo, the Pride Revo, even Quingo, and the Breeze, the TGA scooters, because all the TGA scooters, all the Pride scooters, and all the Quingo ones are all ones I know to be good. Good thing is there's enough lighting here in the town that I don't need my light on. What's over here? To stop the video in a bit, but I've talked about all I wanted to go through. I'll probably turn it on the way home as well. Dooby 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 doo. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, that's close enough. What are you doing? I will say goodbye for now.